So again, we're conducting surveys in the framework of Project Creative Society and asking people all around the world what kind of world they want to live in. And today we're talking to Jimmy from Sudan about the model of a creative society that would meet the needs of every person on earth. Jimmy, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And the first question is, how do you envision a society where you would feel happy, where you, your loved ones, and everyone in the world would live comfortably?
That question is really so big. It's not something small. That is really the context onto the current generation where we are. And I don't see myself really living free in the current world where we are. But with the creative society, I really feel I can live free and happy with my loved ones when things like these pandemics and wars and other kind of things are not funded against human, because I see human as a resource, and I look at it as currently in a verge of exploitation, like resources for human benefit or individuals, which is destroying on humanity. But I see to be really having a happy society where I live in, where we avoid from all that is happening currently, with a creative society that really looks into humanity against what is happening on us right now. We improve the health and other kind of things. That is where basically I can see that I can live happy with my loved ones. No disasters that are caused the pandemics, epidemics, and the kind of things. Like till right now, the world is still scared because we are not free. We do not know what will be tomorrow after, like for the current world. We do not know what it is. But I will feel happy with my loved ones when there is a society that will look to address these issues, to make human free and happy. Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect to hear. Really, you say true that we do not live here like safely. We do not feel this safely. And also, I'm wondering, how do you see healthcare and education in such society?
I really see healthcare so much jeopardized by human again. Let me say individual human who take charge upon those who cannot afford it. Like I can say, the health currently has a lot of effects than what really human has in his body. We have things that are inflicted onto human just to take off the life of other kind of thing. I don't really see health right now a kind of a major thing where human lose life by its lifespan, but it is taken by force. So I look health somehow when it struggles on bringing out cures and treatments and that kind of things, but I don't see it so much on the rest.
But if you were dreaming about a creative society, how would it be in the creative society?
I will dream in a creative society whereby the health is really controllable. Whenever there is a pandemic like this, or there's an epidemic, or there's any other thing that is against human health, at a little bit, let it be controllable with something that can be created to control. Like for current example, if you can tell me that the creative society can create a cure for the COVID-19, and that is a society where everyone will be happy in.
What do you think about education?
Education, yes. Education is okay, but currently education grows with technology, and the more advanced technology, the more things goes worse. So it matters on the continent's modes of syllabus on education system. It is somehow more worse when we go into a research that kills again human, when you go into chemicals and atomics, which is really so much dangerous again to us. But that is to the extent of technology. But education, let me say that equitably into uplifting of because we cannot say the education right now is so much well versed, because we still have some degree of illiteracy. So I would look that if the degree of literacy is uplifted into the current technology with some creativity in the society of how one can fit into his directions, maybe into talent or other kind of things. Yeah, I can look at it as a kind of development. Yeah. So
Yeah.
because
So, I mean, we know that that we don't have a creative society right now, but we want to talk about more like what it would be like if we did, like what that dream is, what that vision is of a creative society, how it would be. So, what do you think? What should like social assistance and work conditions look like in order for people to grow, fully show their abilities, best qualities, and their potential, realize their potential?
yes, like I told you, when we look into abilities and qualities and the education currently where it goes into technology improvement. So I look, there is one thing that is left out, ability and quality, as you said. So as in a creative society that really look into, because when we look into where I am right now, majority of the youths have not attained positive results in education because it is coming quite a lot of expensive. But we have not looked into their ability and quality by building them on their quality, which may be on talent, what they do better, and where a creative society has to do is to look into a sector of education where it figures out what ability do my people have and what creativity will I put for them. So I will look into it like most, if you go into talent development of the people who cannot afford the rising technology via education, I will look at it really, it will be so much creative of supporting human to have a living in the society where I am.
Yeah, okay. And how do you think, how is it important to find out how people envision a creative society, whether they want to live in such a society, and how it's important, you know, with the conversation with the people to raise up this topic about creative society? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it is a positive thing. It is always positive when it comes to visibility. What you say when you put it into action, I think it is positive.
What do you think prevents us from living in a society of happy people?
It matters in the society where the human is, like in my current society, I'm prevented from a lot of things. The government alone prevents dictatorship upon the people, uncontrollable leadership that really do not create for the people, and you find that the direction you are taken to is where your ability cannot afford to do it. So that one prevents creativity really.
But also, can you say, how do you think what everyone can do so we can live in a creative society now?
Yes, you say we can do a lot. We can do a lot when we come together. I look at it, the biggest thing that we can do is unity, coming up together, and one society that can do a lot.
Nice. So tell us, do you support the idea of a creative society?
So much.
Maybe you have some idea how we can inform all people in the world.
Yes, I have personally, because like this, the social media, this has informed me, has connected me with you. I see the social media can also do that. Other things, TV channels can also do that. Radio programs or that can reach out all over through also can reach us. It's about the capacity of the creative society, how it can hold, because currently everything is financial. I can look into conferences.
I was just going to ask, is there like something that you personally would like to do to inform people?
Oh yes, as I told you, unity is coming together. Once I'm in the system, I can inform someone of what it is and tell about how positive the creative society is, and how we can be creative in a society. That is one. Two, the same books that you people have downloaded on the websites, I can talk about it. the same conferences videos that have been conducted, as I've been following on some of the websites. I can download it to my phone and share with my colleagues in workplace. And again, on my capacity right now, there's nothing I can do much, but following onto your programs and how I can give it out on mandates also, I think it can happen. Once again, maybe sometimes when we meet where it can be, and then it can work out more better. But I cannot keep silent on it, as I told you. The change society, as it said, creativity, creative society through this ALLATRA movement. I believe in it so much that it can bring a positive change to the humans right now.
That's wonderful, Jimmy. That's wonderful. I love hearing that. Yeah, and you know, you said there's not much you can do during the quarantine, but see, we're here right now on Zoom. There's plenty we can do. You know, people are available to talk, and I can, you know, we can share with you how easy it is to set up a meeting and get together with people on Zoom and talk about these questions. And if you're interested, you can do it.
That's okay. That's no problem. As long as I'm connected with you in case of anything.
Of course.
My email is in cards and communicate, and we join each other on meetings and Zoom like this. I like it.
Absolutely. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your answers. It's really sincere, and thank you so much.